Hello and welcome to a new episode of Trains At, or shall I say, welcome back to part 2 at Trains at Doncaster, where we will continue to be in services by Northern, East Midlands Railway, Transpennine Express and Cross Country. There goes a 150 off to Huddersfield. Here is 195025, which will be working a service to Leeds. And yeah, now coming in, or shall I say the first train of the day, will be a class 221 for Cross Country, working a service from Edinburgh to Penzance. Works by 221113. There we go. With a quite scuffy back cab there. So, with that all being said and done, let's see what shall turn up. So the next train to be pulling in will be a single class 195 running from Leeds to Lincoln Central. Works by 195006. Lovely stuff. So here we have a class 170 from the Northern from Bridlington. Works by 170453. So now departing is the delayed 10:39 Northern service to Lincoln Central. Yeah, while I'm up this end of the station, you can see the Metro Link, the Sheffield trams a little bit better, but not too much. As I say, I'll only get them as and when there's trains leaving as well. Like now, as 195025 is getting ready for the is now departing with a 10:48 Northern service to Leeds. And that service is relatively full. Oh, there we go. You can just see it going over, I think, a bridge there? Yeah, it's going over something. Be interesting if it was flying. So it must be going over some sort of elevated platform. So the next one to come in is another Northern service, this time a 150 from Leeds. Works by 150 222. It's a bit of a tight. I'm betting it's a tight squeeze between those two 150s. So now getting ready to depart is the 1057 Northern service to Scarborough. Nice work from the driver there, thank you very much. And the cross country to Penzance has disappeared. Lovely stuff. So now getting ready to depart is the 1102 Northern service to Leeds. With the tail lights on for some reason. I don't know why. But I'm betting the driver's going to get pelting when she gets to Leeds. And then we also have 195021 coming in with a Northern service through to Nottingham. Lovely stuff. Just pulling in there is a 222 with a East Midlands Railway from London St Pancras, and then also pulling in down there was a Class 195 from a Northern from Manchester Piccadilly. So now getting ready to depart is the 1105 Northern service to Adwick via Doncaster. And I forgot these had the engines off, so they're going to fire up like a beauty. So this is works by rather empty, 150 203. Oh god, it's getting that little bit nippy. And down there, if I just zoom in, there, the one that's literally tucked away that has text on it is the Manchester Piccadilly one. And then the one on the right's just been sat there ever since I got here, so yeah. So going into the tram station up there is a Sheffield tram, and here pulling in is a pairing of Class 185s from from Liverpool Lime Street to Cleethorpes with 185 101, bringing the service in, and I will get the rate once she departs. Amazing stuff. The next train to be coming in will be, yes, another Trans-Pennine Express Class 185, running a service from Cleethorpes to Liverpool Lime Street. This only being 3 cars, works by 185 151. As this service is full and standing, that's what we like to see. With 158, 151 looking like it's had a shiny new bit of paint compared to 101. I don't want to know how full that service is going to get compared to the one that we had an hour ago, so yeah, we'll just leave it at that. So now departing is 185 101 on per partner, with her service through to Cleethorpes via Doncaster. Right, make this make sense. The first 2 windows of that 185's E, A, B, C, E, F, G. Don't know how they mixed them up, but here we go. Right, so on the row is 185 123. Thought I'd point that out. Someone doesn't know how to count carriages, apparently. Now departing is the 1118 Northern service from Nottingham to Leeds. Works by 195012. With this service also being very full. The wind's getting in my eyes. Yes, it is blowing behind me and it's getting in between my eye and my glasses. Don't know how that can happen. Oh god, it's doing me head in. So either way, I'm still getting used to having my glasses as I've only had them like a few weeks, so you know, it's part of life. Now getting ready to depart is the 1122 cross-country service from Plymouth to Edinburgh, as there is a train coming in behind me. Ah yes, it is the, I don't know where this has come from, to be honest. So 15218. I'm going to have to double check where this has come from, because this might have come in from Leeds. So I'll double check that. So working the Edinburgh, it's 221124. Yeah, so I'll double check where that Northern's come from, and I'll actually we'll do it now. Sorry for the dodgy ass camera work. So what time is it? 11:23. So yes, come in from Adwick. I have no idea why they put it down there instead of just putting it on one of these bay platforms, or just sticking it in front of the East Midlands. That's there. The questions that I have that will never be answered. So now getting ready to depart is the 11:29 cross-country service to Reading, from Reading to Leeds, as I think it was some bird sitting on the top of the windscreen wiper, because as you do, you're a bird. As 150 I think has just gone down to reverse. So this is works by 221 137. With a very full service, I've got to say. Yeah, if someone could please enlighten me why cross country have, I think it's 2 or 3 221s that are actually 4-car. Can someone just try and look it up? Because I've tried looking everywhere. I've tried looking like Wikipedia and stuff like that, but there's nothing. I can't find anything. So if anyone knows why 221 137 and a couple of other 221s have 4 cars, just let me know in the comments down below. So the next train to be coming in will be a 150 coming in from Huddersfield. Given the fact that it is 11:33 and this is meant to be going out at 11:35, is interesting. Right, what I'm going to do, because there is a freight train due in about 10 minutes, I'm going to watch this depart and then we'll go down to the other end and wrap the video up there and see the freight train. So just going there is the East Midlands Railway to London St Pancras. Coming in there is a pairing of 170s, which I will get when I go down there. There is a Sheffield super tram. I keep wanting to say Metrolink, but you know what? It's Sheffield super tram. If that's actually the name for them, but if they aren't, just let me know. So now getting ready to depart is the delayed 11:35 Northern service to Huddersfield. Going about 2 minutes late. Not too shabby, Northern. Not too shabby. And coming in here is a Northern service from Lincoln Central to Leeds. It's like they're wanting to keep me down here at this point. So this is 195017. Oh no, it's off to Lincoln. So 195017 is taking it out to Lincoln. With a very full service again. Right, I'm gonna pause it after this stops and then I'll go down to the other end to get this freight train. Lovely stuff. So as I was coming up, 17512 was the rear unit of the Nottingham bound service. I couldn't get the front for you as she was departing as I was walking up. There is 17273 and her partner with a service to Liverpool Lime Street. Here is 220-004 and her partner with a cross-country service to Plymouth from Edinburgh, I'm pretty sure. Let's do the old real-time trains. It says, if it loads. Right. Back. So this has come from Glasgow Central to Plymouth. Then there was a East Midlands Railway Meridian 222019 from London St Pancras. That front Norwich service was 170-419. So that is, there we go. That is pretty much everything in a nutshell on what you've missed. There's also another 158 down there, which I think is doing the Lincoln to Leeds run. So yeah, I think the the Norwich to Liverpool service is about ready to depart. Cue the engines. With another very full service. And 175.10 taking up the rear. With the last two carriages being full. Because I don't know if people walk that far, but yeah, people fascinate me when they get on trains. You really do. So the next train to be coming in will be a double-headed 66 running from Hope Earl Sidings FHH to Leeds Barn Road Loco FHH. Right, just needed my phone to read that out because I know I'll forget. Oh, has it got 270s on the back of it? Oh, it's Freightliner. Yeah, it's got 270s on the back of it. Three. Oh, it's gone on. This is new. So, 4. So 66, 610 is the realm of it. Pulling it in very slowly. 66, 546 is the second 66. $70,009 is the first trio, well, quadruple 70. 70,004 is the next class 70. 70,002 is the second to last one. And 70,010 with its engine on the rear. zooming in and get a good picture of it through the gap. There we go. Lovely stuff. So, coming in here is 152.05, presumably getting ready for her service to Adwick. Sorry for the dodgy camera look. There we go. Oh, there was a 150 hidden around the side. The more you know. So now getting ready to depart is the 11:56 cross-country service from Glasgow Central to Plymouth with 2:20.004 leading proceedings. With the front four coaches being completely out of use. No idea why, but cross-country have got to do what they've got to do. With the fans doing overdrive on the second carriage, with 2:20.020 on the rear. And as they continue down to Plymouth, I will leave it there. Thank you all very much for watching. This is greatly appreciated. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, comment, share, all that stuff. I have had a really good time here. First time coming, as I've said. First time on the Midland Main Line. And it's completely different to what we usually see on the East and West Coast main lines. So, my next station should be Nottingham. Hopefully. If it isn't, I will leave it in the comments down below. So, with that all being said and done, from me here at Sheffield, I will see you all later. Take care, guys. Goodbye.